idea for a short story.
Maurice Levy started out in the computer field and made his own way to the top of Publicis, one of the big four of world advertising. So, how does one make one's way to the top of the advertising business?
I must say that it was by accident. A friend of mine said, there is an ad agency who was looking for someone. And they went there, and as they didn't know anything about computer, they hired me. And I had a nice career.
Advertising is a lot about using icons and about using core concepts out of context. What is, to you, are the icons of Jewish identity?
Jewish identity is something which is very, very personal. When you ask a Jew what is making him a Jew, you will have hundreds of portraits. Honestly, I don't know what is making me a Jew. Is it simply because I was born in a Jewish family? Is it because my grandfather has taught me the Torah? Is it because I went to Bar Mitzvah? Or is it because I love tradition? Or is it because every time I'm hearing a song on Friday evening or on Yom Kippur, I have tears? I don't know. I would say that identity of the Jews is something which is very complex, but there are some commonalities.
Like what?
First, the fact that we are always thinking, always questioning the facts, questioning the stories. We are carrying part of the history of the world. We have a feeling of guilt about what, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, what
but,
are we guilty about?
We are guilty of being who we are. There is a sense of humor. We care more than anything else about moral issues. We always ask if it's right or wrong. We probably don't find the answer. And for every question, we have three answers.
I'd like you to describe three images. The first image is the iconic Jewish image as seen by non-Jews. The second is the iconic Jewish image as seen by Jews. And the third is the iconic image of Jews as you would want it to be.
Difficult question. I think there is two different things when it comes to non-Jews. There is the anti-Semitic. And the image of the anti-Semitic is very simple. Big nose, they like money, they don't share, they are mean, there is a bad solidarity and probably bad practices. And these people have a secret conspiration against the world.
The protocols of the elders of Zion.
There is reminiscence in the mind of a lot of people of things which have been told since ages. And it's like in archaeology. You have to go one slice after the other. It's like peeling an onion. And then you find a possibility of changing the mind of these people. So that is the anti-Semitic. The non-Jew who is not anti-Semitic would say bright, savvy, educated, a doctor or a lawyer. Very smart. Financial services, great. Better to have him as a friend. I remember at a dinner in Paris, I was near a lady who was surrounded by two successful Jews, one very successful and one modestly successful, myself. And she turned to me and said, "What is making the Jews so successful?" Finally, I have said, it's because the other are so easy to beat.
How did you take the answer?
She understood that she made a mistake. I'm sure she was not anti-Semitic, but she was carrying that image.
The Jewish image of themselves.
I have several images which are coming to my mind. One is obviously Moses. He gives a lot to the people, not only to the Jews, to the people. And it is embraced by all the people. The other one is Woody Allen.
The neurotic
Exactly.
American.
And I can't help but Freud, Einstein. And what there is in common with all these people, I think is the fact that everyone in its own right went beyond imagination.
If you could choose, what would you have the image of a Jew be?
I would love that a Jew is perceived simply as a normal person that nobody notices. I'm born in a Jewish family. In Morocco, very strange Jewish family, which is normal. And when we had in the classroom the appeal of the people to see who is present, who is absent, it was in alphabetical order, and they started with the Christians, then with the 2 Jews that there was in each classroom, and then with the Arab, which was in the classroom. Why my name was not with the L? Why I had to be designated this way? I think it's not right. I think I should be just an L amongst Le Mercier and other people, and not because I'm a Jew, I should be apart. My Jewness is very important to me. I would hate to be in an assimilation process, and I will refuse that very strongly, very firmly. I like my identity. I like to be what I am. It's the only life I have, so I want to protect it. And I like that my family belongs to my family. And I like to protect the heritage, and I would like to transmit that heritage to my sons, to my grandson. That is very important to me. But in my vulgar life, in my profane life, I want to be considered as an executive or just a man in the street, and that nobody had Jew behind my name.